the Alex Cross character. And I just finished the series, the TV series that just came out. I watched it twice, the whole series twice. Thinking about watching it again. I love it just that much. And so I want to talk about it. Let me go and do what I do, and I'll be right back. Okay? Well, okay.
B Sparrow, 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 B Sparrow. Yo, dog, it's B Sparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This release is gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, so get your tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it, or be fiction. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, B Sparrow.
What is up, y'all? You're listening to B Sparrow on BuzzzTweet Talk Radio.
If y'all don't know who Alex Cross is, he's this character written by James Patterson. He's this big hotshot character detective, forensic scientist out of Washington, D.C. And I cannot remember the name of which Alex Cross novel I read first, whether it was Along Came a Spider or Kiss the Girls. I can't remember. I'm thinking about revisiting those novels too. But I remember when I first realized that the novels was based in D.C., and especially in Southeast D.C. I was living in the D.C. area at the time, and I knew where a lot of those landmarks were that John Patterson had written and talked about in the book. And the way that he described Alex Cross and his best friend, John Sampson, you knew that they were black then. He didn't come out and call them black, but the way he described them, you knew, honey. I'm trying to tell you, you knew. So James Patterson started writing the Alex Cross novels in 1993 with the release of the first book in the series Along Came a Spider. The Alex Cross series is a collection of over 20 novels that have consistently topped the bestsellers list, and someday I hope to own the whole set and to have read them all, because like I said, I love the Alex Cross character. This Alex Cross series has also been adapted into several movies, including Kiss the Girls, which was played by, Alex Cross was played by Morgan Freeman, and Along Came a Spider, also played by Morgan Freeman. And in 2012, the Alex Cross movie came out, and the character was played by Tyler Perry, who happens to be my favorite character, my favorite actor to play the character so far. But now, here in 2024, we have the Cross series on Prime Video starring Aldous Hodge, or Aldous Hodge, however you want to say it. And like I said, I just finished watching the series twice. It's so delicious. I love it. Aldous Hodge, he's wearing off on me playing the Alex Cross character. Now, the one thing I don't like about this whole Alex Cross thing is that they're not connected like the books, the movies, they're not connected. Like, for instance, in the novel Alex Cross, which I'm reading now, and I think the novel is kind of sort of based off the movie, but that's what I'm reading now. Alex Cross's wife, who's a social worker, she was unalived by a serial apistray. That's pig Latin, y'all. A serial apistray. Think about it. And the reason why she was why she was unalived by this person was because he had SA'd one of her clients. Her name is Maria. He had SA'd one of Maria's clients and threatened her not to ever tell, or he would do to her what he had done to others. And he showed her pictures, gruesome pictures of what he had done to other people. But she ended up telling Maria anyway, and so that's what happened to Maria, and where she was unalived at in front of her job, she died in Alex Cross's arms. And I remember in the novel he carrying her all the way, running all the way to the hospital, carrying her all the way to the hospital. Now, in the movie, which Tyler Perry played Alex Cross, they were having dinner, and she was unalived by a sniper. While on the TV series, Alex and Maria were having dinner on the wharf in downtown D.C. watching a Commanders game on the big screen with John Sampson and his date. And when the ladies excused themselves to go to the ladies' room, shots rang out. By the time John and Alex got to them, Maria was bleeding out. And she also died in Alex's arms in the series. I love the series, and I really do encourage y'all to go and see it. Right now, episode 1, called The Hero Complex. Alex Cross is tasked with investigating the chilling murder of a Black Lives Matter activist. His name was Amir Gosby. He was found seated in his car with his head shaved, and the scene raises alarming questions. Alex became very alarmed. While initial police speculation points to a drug overdose, feeding the defund the police animosity, the autopsy reveals far more sinister truth. After going into detail over what Amir has eaten, which curiously includes pork, so Alex is convinced that Amir was murdered. When he presents his findings to the chief of police, highlighting other discrepancies, he theorized that Amir was force-fed the pork before being unalive. This draws Alex into a case fraught with complexity and intrigue, and I'm telling y'all, I was there for it. I was on the edge of my seat. When I first saw episode 1, I couldn't wait to see episode 2, and I was so glad that it was on Prime where I didn't have to wait a whole week to see the next episode. I'm so ready for season 2, you guys. I am so ready for season 2. It's already been promised, so hopefully they're working on season 2 right now as we speak.
You're listening to B Sparrow on BuzzzTweet Talk Radio.
So, if you guys haven't seen the Cross series, or if you haven't seen the movie or read a James Patterson Alex Cross book, man, I would encourage you to do so. And Kiss the Girls, Morgan Freeman played Alex Cross. Ashley Judd played in it. Bill Nunn, who played as John Sampson. Bill Nunn played Radio Raheem in Do the Right Thing with Spike Lee. May he rest in peace. Richard T. Jones played in it. Richard T. Jones, y'all remember playing Slick on the Wood with Omar Epps and all of them. And Tatiana Ali, she played as Janelle Cross, who is Alex Cross's daughter. There's also a character in here called Naomi Cross. Now, I do know that in one of these movies, Kiss the Girl or Along Came the Spider, Alex Cross's niece was kidnapped by one of the serial killers. So maybe that's who Naomi Cross is. And I know that in Along Came a Spider, Morgan Freeman also, I didn't recognize anyone else except for Anna Marie Horsford. She played as Vicky Cross. I don't know what character Vicky Cross was either. So I have a lot of work to do to go back and research all of these movies that I've seen and read. Like I said, I'm rereading Alex Cross, the novel. I'm almost done with that. But if you have not seen the series, please take the time out to go and see it. Um, get you some popcorn, get you something to drink, sit back, and enjoy. I'm telling you, the show is awesome. It's your girl, B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Y'all, holla at y'all girl, okay? Well, all right.
B Sparrow, 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 B Sparrow. Yo, dog, it's B Sparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This belief is gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, forget the tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it, or get evicted. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, B Sparrow.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. How y'all doing today? I am doing just fine. I'm thankful to be amongst the living, and if you are within the sound of my voice, I'm thankful that you are amongst the living too. All praises to the Most High Yah, right? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about Fat Joe, because he sure had a lot to say about foundational Black Americans. And since I include myself in that bracket of people, foundational Black American, I just want to put my 2 cents in response to him calling foundational Black Americans broke. Okay, that might be true for some of us. All of us ain't broke, but it might be true for some of us. All right. But I don't think he know who or what foundational Black Americans are. And as I talk to you right now, a notification just popped up on my screen from Tariq Nasheed that said Fat Joe disrespects FBA lineage. So everybody and their mama is talking about this, and especially on YouTube. I talked about it on April Shower's panel this morning because he was being very disrespectful. He was also being disrespectful to Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian, called him whack, and said that he's the weakest lyricist in Brand Nubian, which I can 100% disagree with, because there are no weak links between the three: Brand Nubian, Grand Poobah, Lord Jamar, and Dottie X. They all are equally as good. Although now Grand Poobah is a tight lyricist, I can say that. But a lot of people, including myself, feel that Fat Joe needs to be canceled. And I want to say that's what y'all forget that's what y'all get for inviting everybody to the cookout. That's exactly what y'all get for inviting everybody to the cookout. And I also want to know who died and gave Fat Joe the mic. Who died and gave Fat Joe the mic? Because I know it wasn't Big Pun, but let me tell y'all what I mean by that. Why is he hosting the BET Hip Hop Awards? Why is Fat Joe hosting the BET Hip Hop Awards? That really pissed me off to the point of pissivity. We got Method Man. Hell. What's the name? MC Light? Queen Latifah? There's who else? Nas? Y'all couldn't find anyone else to host an event that was hosting hip hop. Y'all went to Fat Joe. I'm gonna need somebody to make this make sense. But before y'all school me on, what's happening, I want to know if Fat Joe knows what a foundational Black American is. I don't think he knows that a foundational Black American is a descendant of the Hebrew slave. Some say the African slave. I say the Hebrew slave. A foundational Black American is a descendant of the slave that built this country, known as the United States of this here America. And so, Fat Joe, if it wasn't for these foundational Black Americans that you call broke and that you call a racist hate group, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be Fat Joe. I mean, you probably still be fat, but you wouldn't be Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? It would behoove Fat Joe or anybody to do their research before they decide they want to talk about a foundational Black American. As I said, a foundational Black American is a descendant of the Black people who survived one of the greatest atrocities in recorded history, and that is American slavery. FBAs are the descendants of Black people who built the United States from scratch. But this history did not start in 1619. The history of FBA started almost 100 years earlier. Do your research. Kindly do your research. This reminds me of the Puerto Rican dudes that went live or that did a stream when Kendrick Lamar did his pop-out concert. And I think he did it on Juneteenth. And they had no idea what Juneteenth was. They was getting it mixed up with the massacres, the Tulsa massacres. That's what they was mixing up Juneteenth with. And all they could have easily Googled it on their phone. They didn't even have enough respect for the culture to Google it on their phone. They just went on with what they thought they knew. I think this and that, and I think this. They were mad because Kendrick Lamar did a pop-up concert and no Puerto Ricans were represented. Now Kendrick Lamar got this new GNX CD where he has a mariachi singer opening 3 of his songs, and they excited. Like, this man should not take care of his own people first. That stops today. And it's starting with FBAs. We're taking care of each other. We're listening to each other. And that's just how it is. So the first documented foreign settlers in the New World of North America were the enslaved black people who were ironically brought over by a Spanish colonizer. Ironically. So that's my thing. There's plenty of information on the internet about foundational black Americans. If you don't know who they are and what they represent, it is because of foundational black Americans that the Democratic Party is in such a, what can I say, slouch right now. Foundational black Americans made sure that we did not vote or that we did not vote for the Democratic Party. We left the slave plantation a long time ago. The Democratic slave plantation we left a long time ago. So now they have to use non-foundational Americans, non-foundational black Americans. They use them as their shields now. Because original foundational black Americans, we have had enough and we're not taking it. We're standing up for ourselves. It's too bad if you can't take it. It's your girl, B Sparrow. BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that. But don't forget to holler at your girl. Okay? Well, all right. So lately we've been seeing Clarissa Shields in the news. She's caught up with that entanglement of Papoose and Remy Ma. I didn't know anything about her until now. Come to find out she is a boxer. She's kind of fierce. I went and looked at some of her videos. She's fierce. I don't know if Remy Ma wanted to get involved with her, but she has a movie out. Called The Fire Inside, and it stars the young lady Ryan Destiny that played in the television series Star that was created by Lee Daniels. It starred Queen Latifah. I think Benjamin Bratt played in it, Quincy Brown. And I don't even know the white girl name that played in it, the one that played as Star. I don't know her name. But I know Amaya Scott. I think Amaya Scott is a transgender actress. So.
Transgender actress?
Yeah.
She an actress?
Yeah. Transgender actor? What should I call her?
Right.
Transgender actor, right. Okay, you're right.
There can't be no transgender actress.
Well, yes, it can, but if it was a woman transgendering to a man, I mean, or if so, yeah. But that'll be for the actor. For the actress, it would be. Anyway, I'm not gonna get caught up in this. Anyway, y'all ain't gonna get me caught up in that mess. According to Ellie Dog, I'm telling you, ain't gonna get me caught up. Anyway. According to Ellie.com, Ryan Destiny steps into the ring as Clarissa Shields in The Fire Inside, a riveting biopic about the two-time Olympic gold medalist and boxing legend. Directed by Oscar-nominated cinematographer Rachel Morrison from Black Panther and her directorial debut, and written by Barry Jenkins, who also wrote If Beale Street Could Talk. The film chronicles Shields' inspirational rise from a young girl growing up in Flint, Michigan, to becoming the only American boxer to win back-to-back gold Olympic medals. The Fire Inside is now playing in theaters as of December 25th, which was yesterday.
So we gotta watch that.
Yeah, I want to watch it. The film follows Shields' journey from her preteen years to her groundbreaking victories at the 2012 and 2016 Olympic Games. But it also delves into the struggles she faced beyond the ring, fighting against gender disparities in sports, navigating life in Flint's challenging socioeconomic conditions, and questioning whether her achievements were really recognized. Destiny dedicated 10 months to intense boxing training in order to accurately portray Shields in the film. I looked at so many videos of Clarissa on YouTube, and her documentary was really, really helpful, Destiny told Entertainment Weekly. Shields, who was also an executive producer on the film, praised Destiny's performance, saying Ryan did a great job. I cry every time I watch the movie, and I don't know why I just got chills right there. That just gave me chills. I don't know. Ryan came into her audition swinging and literally knocked my jaw to the floor, Morrison added. She brought so much humanity and grit and emotion to her performance that she made herself undeniable. And y'all see I'm getting emotional. I love Ryan Destiny. I think she's a great actress, and I was kind of disappointed when Star went off the air. I didn't hear from her anymore, but here she is. I'm so glad to see her on the screen. The article goes on to say Brian Tyree Henry stars as Shields' coach, Jason Crutchfield, delivering what the Hollywood Reporter describes as a soulful passion in his performance. Amazon MGM Studios has yet to announce an official streaming date for The Fire Inside. However, it is expected to eventually stream on MGM and Prime Video, as past Amazon MGM Studios films have also landed on the platforms, including American Fiction and Roadhouse. Until then, we're going to all have to head to the local theater to watch the film. I can't wait to see it. I think I'm going to wait for Prime, since I do have Amazon Prime. I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm excited. My husband said he can't wait to see it. I didn't know, as I said before, I didn't know who Clarissa Shields was until Remy Ma and Papoose. So apparently she's dating Papoose, and it's all out in the open now, and they all seem so relieved. So it's your girl B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And don't forget, holla at y'all girl, okay? Well, okay. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. How y'all doing today? I am doing just fine. I'm doing great. Thankful to be amongst the living. All praises to the Most High Yah. And if you are within the sound of my voice, I am thankful to the Most High Yah that you are amongst the living too. Wanted to talk about this article that I came across on USA Today about Sean Grayson, the sheriff deputy who killed Sonia Massey. Well, he's going to be released soon with conditions. The state court's ruling comes out just before Grayson's scheduled court appearance on Monday, which would be today, I believe, or maybe not. This article was published on November 27th and updated on the 28th. So maybe he has already had his court appearance. But according to this article, the former sheriff deputy who gunned down Sonia Massey in her kitchen as she called 911 about a possible prowler outside of her home will be released soon with conditions, an Illinois court ruled. The state court ruling reverses the detention order over former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean P. Grayson, who has been in custody since he was charged in the July 6th fatal shooting of the 36-year-old black woman. I saw an article where he said he feared for his life. He hovered over little Sonia Massey. She couldn't have been no more than, what, $150, if that. And he, 6 feet tall, looking 300 pounds, but he feared for his life. Over some hot water he could have ducked. Anyway, the circuit court judge will set a date with attorneys to consider conditions for Grayson's release before he goes to trial for Massey's murder. The conditions may include home confinement or some sort of monitoring system. He's due back in court on Monday for a hearing. Must be nice. You can go kill somebody and be home in no time. Sit in the comforts of your own home while the family is mourning the death of their loved one. Circuit Court presiding Judge Ryan Cadigan had once ordered Grayson detained for his callousness during and after the shooting of Massey, citing his failure to help her after the shooting. Body camera footage of the shooting shows the former deputy firing on the diminutive woman, even as she raises her arms in the air and says, "I'm sorry," while ducking for cover. When Grayson's partner suggests getting a medical kit, he responds, "She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot." And that's all on camera. They got him saying how crazy she was on camera after he killed her. Grayson's attorney, Daniel Folks, has argued that Grayson wasn't a flight risk and that he was dealing with complications from a diagnosis of stage 3 cancer, while Sonia Massey's family is still mourning her death because you killed her. Now you want people to feel sorry and mourn you over your colon cancer. Make it make sense. He's been held in the Macon County Jail in Decatur, Illinois. The release of the video footage of the killing sent shockwaves through the nation. Prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump and racial justice advocate the Reverend Al Sharpton, who's under fire for taking $500,000 from the Biden campaign or from Kamala Harris's campaign. He took $500,000 for an interview, and he is in deep trouble for that as we speak. They called for justice for Massey. Coast-to-coast demonstrations took place, and the U.S. Department of Justice launched an investigation. Grayson was fired the same day he was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 2 other counts, but the fallout didn't stop there. Public records reveal Grayson had a history of violence toward women, and despite that was never barred from working in law enforcement. Records show a former inmate complained that Grayson ordered her to expose herself to him and that his former wife divorced him over repeated acts of mental cruelty. Grayson's criminal record or history also shows he had 2 DUIs and a questionable discharge from the military. Former Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell eventually stepped down over the intense scrutiny he faced for hiring Grayson despite his background. Illinois Governor J.P. Pritzker was among those calling for Campbell's resignation. The killing of Massey, who suffered from mental illness, prompted the Department of Justice to launch an investigation into the sheriff's office treatment of people with disabilities earlier in November. Federal officials cited serious concerns about the sheriff's department's interactions with black people and people with behavioral health disabilities, along with a host of practices and procedures. So, Sean Grayson is about to be released from jail or prison. I would like to know where Ben Crump is. I would like to know where Al Sharpton is. Al Sharpton probably at Walmart spending that money. But I would love to know what's going to be next. Will the culture protest, or will they just let this one go? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. It's your girl, B Sparrow. BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Yo, holla at y'all, girl, okay? Well, okay.
Welcome to my smoothie video. I'm thrilled to have you here as we embark on a delicious journey into the world of smoothies. Discover the joy of crafting amazing, healthy, and delicious smoothie recipes that not only tantalize your taste buds, but also nourish your body. Each recipe is designed to blend vibrant fruits, leafy greens, and nutrient-packed superfoods, offering a delightful balance of flavors and health benefits. Whether you're looking for a refreshing breakfast option, a post-workout boost, or a satisfying snack, these smoothies are quick to prepare and custom tailored to meet your dietary preferences. To this colorful world of smoothies, where every sip brings you closer to a healthier lifestyle. Boosting your health is easier than you think with smoothies. They make everything taste better. We have an amazing collection of healthy, delicious smoothie recipes that are simple, healthy, delicious, and easy to make. Kickstart your morning with these energizing smoothie ideas. Try a banana and spinach smoothie blended with almond milk and a tablespoon of almond butter for a creamy, nutrient-packed drink. Another option is a mixed berry smoothie with Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, and a splash of orange juice for a refreshing burst of flavor. You can also create a pineapple and coconut smoothie with spinach, chia seeds, and coconut water for a tropical twist. Lastly, consider a matcha green tea smoothie with banana, spinach, and a dash of honey for an antioxidant-rich boost. The possibilities are endless. We have an ebook with over 200 delicious smoothie recipes with full color photos and an amazing variety of recipes made from apples, pears to veggies, berries, and more. There is an exclusive collection of healthy recipes to help you take in regular dietary fiber, maintain healthy weight, and stay fit and active every day. These recipes are quick and easy, so get your blender out, browse through the exciting flavor combinations, and watch your life transform drink by drink. This smoothie diet will improve your health, help you lose weight, control your blood sugar, increase your mental focus, and make you feel more energized. You will find 200 delicious smoothie recipes with full color photos. Whether your goal is weight loss, whole body cleansing, or boosting energy and immune function, these smoothies are a nutritional powerhouse that can be easily customized to meet your specific needs. If you are here for some mouth-watering smoothie inspiration, don't miss out on the exclusive selection of the top 5 most loved smoothies from our 200 Smoothie Recipes ebook. Unlock a delightful solution to nourish your body with essential vitamins. Take control of your appetite and curb those unwanted cravings. Boost your digestive health with this exceptional source of dietary fiber. We are offering a 60-day money-back guaranteed. Instant download to your smartphone or tablet. This is Commodore Jones, and I just want to take a moment to thank all my amazing subscribers and future subscribers for tuning into my video. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed what you watched, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. I can't wait to connect with you all again soon. Happy smoothie!
Music and content it contains is for education and or entertainment purposes only.
All right, I know people sitting there. I'm gonna bring this thing up here. B Sparrow, B Sparrow. I'll just keep B Sparrow. Come on here. What's up, B Sparrow?
BuzzTweet video not all copyright for copyrighted material, but under Section 107 United States Copyright Act 1976. This video, the music and content it contains, is for educational or entertainment purposes only.
All right, I know people have been sitting there, but I gotta bring this queen up here. B Sparrow. B Sparrow. I was keeping my eye on that sparrow sitting over there with me. Come on in. What's up, B Sparrow?
Mic check, mic check. Why I'm not hearing anything? Mic check, mic check. Well, it took you long enough. Why I'm not hearing anything? Well, it took you long enough. I think that's the setting that I need anyway. So, what's up, everybody? I'm your girl, B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Decided to do a live stream today because it's a lot of mess going on that I want to talk about. I know y'all want to talk about it. Y'all probably already talked about it. I'm so late. I've been meaning to go live for a whole week. But, you know, sometimes things get in the way, honey. Things get in the way. What's up? When y'all come in, please hit the like button. I mean, it kind of helps my channel with the algorithm, and I do need some algorithm in my life. I'm telling y'all right now, I need some algorithm in my life, honey. So much stuff. Listen, y'all, I can't keep up. Hold on, where my phone stand? Hold on. Oh, I'm trying to keep up, y'all, but so I'm older now. I can't stay in the game like I used to, but I'm hanging in there. But I can't keep up, y'all. I cannot keep up with y'all, so I have to take a break sometimes, weeks and weeks at a time, because this is too much. We're talking about the Super Bowl today. I know y'all already talked about it, but I haven't. We talking about Donald Trump today, why he left the Super Bowl early, because y'all making a mess out of this whole thing. But before I get into that, I have to start with my own hometown, because I haven't been talking about what's been going on in my own hometown, and I need to do that. City of Kinston, North Kakalaki. Y'all know we just had a storm here the other day, and more than 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled in Kinston after the storm. Did you know that? 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled in Kinston because of the storm the other day. I mean, I'm up the hill in my little hometown. That's where it happened at, is down the hill. But I didn't even know that we had a storm. When did we have a storm? See, God is good. I didn't even know that we had a storm, y'all. I'm serious. In Kinston. So more than 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled in Kinston after the storm. 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled.
Cold, yeah.
I know. Did you know that there was a storm in Kinston the other day?
Yes.
You. It says, wait, what's the date on this? February 16th, more than 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled in Kinston after the storm. The city of Kinston had an untreated wastewater discharge related to power outage along Forest Street.
What storm?
Along Forest Street.
We had a storm.
Down the hill. Forest Street. It says, officials said damaging winds from storms in the area caused multiple tree limbs to fall.
That was a windstorm. Right.
Cause that was the day I went and got that weed.
On the power lines.
That was the day before yesterday, right?
The 16th?
That
That was the day before, the day the 18th.
When I went to go get that weed,
Okay.
when I went to go get that weed from that girl, right?
That
When I came out her backyard, when I came out her house, the wind blew a tree down.
Yeah, we was vicious on
That's why I had to bring. That's why I said I got to go let my dog in the house. That wind probably scared him.
It says officials said damaging winds from storms in the area caused multiple tree limbs to fall on power lines, resulting in a power outage for the lift station. The discharge began 3:31 p.m.
So the storm must have been on the outskirts.
And the estimated value of 13,250 gallons spilled. Roughly 5,000 gallons spilled into Acker Branch. More than 5,000 gallons spilled into Acker Branch floodway. Hey, April.
You said it was cold. I said, I know, right? This is what I just said.
I don't know what to tell y'all. The heater right there.
I know
What?
Right back.
You going to get that big one? What you getting ready to do?
I'm cold.
Oh.
What you thought I was going to do the big what?
I don't know.
What
The
you
big
talking
heater.
about? Oh,
I don't know. So yeah, honey.
They call it for an ice storm by Wednesday.
Ice storm. They calling for an ice storm by Wednesday in North Carolina, in Kinston.
Oh, they get rid of doggone raise doggone grocery store. You ain't gonna be able to buy no bread, no milk.
What's today? Tuesday, right? So tomorrow.
So the city staff is working with contractors to get the generator repaired and is working on the spill recovery efforts. I'm sure they got it together by now. I'm sure they done fixed it by now. Let me close my camera. Huh?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I know that's right.
Feel like it done got short. It used to come down here. No, I know it.
Wow. So that's something that happened. I got my mic just muted. Oh no, I don't. That's one thing that happened in the K-Town. I got two more other things about a police officer that fell asleep behind the wheel in Kinston.
Lord, you ain't here.
I don't get ready to find. You know about that, Julie?
I saw the
That's a damn
I
shit.
didn't read into it.
Why you doing Kinston News today?
I'm doing Kinston News first because I never do.
Yeah, look, that's news right there. 160 blinds.
You recording this?
Yeah, it's live. I'm live. I got lip gloss on the thing.
No, you figure it out.
Kinston police fall asleep behind the wheel, y'all.
No suspension. 5 bad tags.
Right.
It's at Duplin County. Why is it from Duplin County? No charges have been made yet after a Kinston police officer fell asleep at the wheel and crashed, honey.
No wonder he fell asleep.
He from Dublin, huh? Yeah, I found it yesterday.
No wonder he fell asleep cooking from Duplin County.
It says the highway patrol says they were called to the crash on Highway 241. The Potter's Hill and Pinker Hill fire departments were also on the scene and said the officer and his K9 were trapped in the patrol car because power lines fell on it. He crashed. Lucas Miller.
I tried to hook up that camera you gave me yesterday.
What happened? Lucas Miller. He was driving south on Lucas Miller on North Carolina 241 when he crossed the center line, hitting a power pole on the side of the road. He might have been on Vernon Avenue. They need to paint them lines on the street. He probably didn't know where he was on the street.
If you sober now, you know where the hell you at.
Elo, you see them lines on Vernon Avenue?
Yeah, there's other cars.
Ain't no lines. But what if there ain't no other car?
As long as you see that yellow line, you know where you're
It needs painting. It needs painting.
See that?
Well, some lines, some streets ain't got no lines on when people don't crash.
I mean,
But I'm the one.
but that's a one lane. That's usually a one lane.
It ain't like the roads here are that busy either. Kind of, you can just
Yes, this is a busy. This is a busy. Vernon Avenue is a busy. What do you call it?
Street. That's what I call
Busy street. I was trying to think of another word, but a busy. And they really need to paint over those lines because you can't tell where you are.
Painting over them lines ain't gonna stop niggas from drinking and driving.
I didn't say that.
Niggas gonna still crash.
I don't drink and drive.
For the ones that's not drinking.
So,
Right.
so
You be driving down.
So the police officer he crashed on Vernon.
No, I don't know where it
You
is.
be driving down Vernon, you don't know
Wherever 241
you
is.
actually in both lanes. Because you can't see that them white lines down there.
I understand what you're saying, but they got some streets like that in DC where the lines are real. You got to get out the car to see the lines. But if you know where the sidewalk is and you know where the other cars are, you should know how to drive without lines.
I mean, you can, but it's uncomfortable.
Most people can.
It's very uncomfortable.
Especially if somebody behind you,
You got a sidewalk
and you
over
don't know you halfway in that other line. You don't know that. And somebody behind you know how people get behind you and blow the horn, scare the mess out of
It's
it.
definitely dangerous. But I ain't never thought that would bother nobody.
Kimpson, just paint the damn lines.
I can drive on a dirt road. I won't hit nobody. Because I see, all I got to do is look at the sidewalk. You know how far you're supposed to be from the sidewalk. And then look over there.
Well, since we're on the topic of Kingston police, about 180 traffic cases dismissed in North Carolina as 2 highway patrol troopers are under investigation.
More damn ready.
They're under investigation.
Who be?
2 North Carolina highway troopers. They had to dismiss 180 traffic cases because of these 2 troopers are under investigation in North Carolina. Patrol troopers have been dismissed and are under review in Wake County after questions about the credibility of the troopers. Oh yeah, I just made that. My second cup for the day. I'm gonna be wired.
Damn, that big? You drink 2 of them a day?
No, not a day. Just a day.
Oh, just a day. That's still a lot of damn coffee.
Yeah, it is. And so yeah, 180 cases are going to be dismissed or have been dismissed in the state of North Carolina because of 2 state highway patrol troopers. According to Wake County District Attorney Lauren Freeman, the state has decided to not move forward in approximately 180 cases involving Trooper Garrett Lee Marcario, and are reviewing about a dozen cases involving his supervisor, Sergeant Matthew Lindy Morrison, after some of their actions came into question. We're talking about the state of North Carolina here. Freeman said her office was made aware of the credibility issues as a deadly Raleigh accident where Marcario had been on the scene and was being investigated. Ooh. So yeah, so much going on in my own state where I am. I'm gonna have to start talking about it. These things that's going on in my little hometown over here. You know what I'm saying? I really do need to talk about. So there are a lot of talk. Where my paper at? Where my notes at? About
What are you talking about?
They ain't talking about nothing. No, they talking about this Jim Crow. People think, I don't know what's wrong with black people. And then again, I do. Fear mongering. And telling black people that we're about to go back to the Jim Crow era. Is Jim Crow. Y'all need to do y'all research before y'all start listening to these Democrats that's fear-mongering. Saw a video with Roland Martin on it going off the other day talking about some Jim Crow. He looked like a big fat chicken turkey. A chicken turkey talking. That's what he looked like, a chicken turkey. Beady. He looked like a chicken turkey up there talking about Black Americans about to return. Donald Trump about to return Black Americans to the Jim Crow era. Roland Martin looked like a Beady. A chicken turkey. I'm telling you, he looked just like a chicken turkey up there talking about black people, Donald Trump about to take us back to the Jim Crow era. What is the Jim Crow era? Since becoming president of the United States, Donald Trump has issued a record number of executive orders, several aimed to dismantle federally funded initiatives based on the idea that diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, are goals worth achieving. That DEI never worked for us. I was talking to April Showers the other day, and I asked her, did she think that the DEI programs work for us? And she said, hell to the no. Though she had done a show, and she did her research, and the research showed that program mostly helped white women and white men. White women first, white men, black women, and then black men. I don't know. In response, many commentators have warned Trump may be dragging the United States back to the dark days of pre-civil rights Jim Crow era. How is that so? How is that possible? Come on, y'all. Knowing black people, knowing now what we know, how in the world are we going to allow them to put us back in that era? Listen.
Fool us twice.
These people can't do without us. Fool us twice. These people can't even do without us. They couldn't even get through a Super Bowl full of black people. They wanted to be involved. They got mad because they weren't involved. These people can't do without us. Hey, Ben Bay, thank you. So why do you think they're going to take us back to the Jim Crow era? Actually, what's wrong with going back to the Jim Crow era? They stay their asses over there, and we stay our asses over here. Either or. But you see what it is? Y'all ain't got no faith in God. That's what it is. And you ain't got no faith in yourself. Did y'all see Roland Martin up there acting like a chicken turkey the other day? Beady. He was acting like a chicken turkey talking about Jim Crow. We going back to Jim Crow. Most people are totally misinformed, right? Because they don't want to do the research, Ben Bay. They don't want to. They don't want to research. They always listen to what other people are saying. They listen to these Democrats fear-mongering. It's fear-monger. So what if they take us back to the Jim Crow area, knowing what we know now? Might be better off. That's what I just said. We might be better off. Let them take us back to Jim Crow. Who's scared? Who's scared? No, y'all done pissed me off. Okay, so but who or what was Jim Crow anyway? Because I know a lot of y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about the Jim Crow area because y'all don't. I barely know because I'm going to be honest with you. Like Ben Bay said, we're totally misinformed. I believe this is my first time talking about Jim Crow ever in my life. My first time talking about Jim Crow ever in my life.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm not going to be misinformed. Yeah, but I'm not going to be misinformed because there's too much stuff out there, too much history out there. Thanks, Ben Bay, for for stopping by. I hope you hit the like button. So, I wish the term Jim Crow refers to the long period in the United States of this here America's history when Black Americans could not exercise the same rights of citizenship as white Americans. That's what y'all worried about? Is that what y'all worried about? Not having the same rights as white America? When have we ever been equal to white America? Are you worried now that this equalism, is that a word, equalism, is going to be taken away? What's wrong with our people, Ben Bay? My hair hurt right now. I was feeling fine. Make it make sense. You worried about, okay, the term Jim Crow refers to the long period in the United States history where Black Americans could not exercise the same rights of citizenship as white Americans. Y'all ought to be used to that by now. What y'all pissed off about? Jesus on the main line. Jesus on the main line. This is pissing me off. Jim Crow segregation began when slavery ended in northern states such as New York between 1777 and about 1830. Now, y'all worried about going back to those times. How the hell do you know how those times were and you weren't there? There was a brief reprieve from some of the era's excesses just after the Civil War when African Americans could do things such as run for political office, vote, own land, even in the South. But by 1877, conservative forces had regrouped. In the next few decades, they enforced inequality through acts of violence such as lynching, I'ma say it, and by passing laws mandating separate public spaces and schools for Black people and preventing them from voting. How many Black people really voted over this last election? How many of us decided to sit it out? Because that's what our ancestors fought for, the right for us to vote. Not you got to go vote now because we fought for you to have that right. No, it's your right to decide whether you want to vote or not. Right? I understand. He said, Ben Bates said, I have faith in my intelligence. I don't even bring God into it. I understand. I get it. Me, I'm a biblical person. I bring God into everything because he is everything. But I get it. No. You know, I'm not the type of person to say, I get it. He says, are religious and or Christian. Is this the first time you looked that up? Are religious? Oh, you mean about Jim Crow? Yeah. To be honest with you, yes. About Jim Crow? Yes. I mean, I knew about it. I'm 57 years old. I knew about it. Right. I mean, I'm not going to disrespect you as long as you don't disrespect me. I get it. And, you know, yeah, I knew about it. I'm 57 years old, but this is my first time really, and I'm not ashamed to say it. You was right. We don't research. Now information is right at our fingertips. We can look up shit with our eyes closed. So, yes, this is really my first time learning about Jim Crow, really doing the research for myself. You know what I mean? Right? So, the Jim Crow era ended with the mass mobilization in the 1950s. Not too long ago, not that long ago, and the 1960s. Not too long ago. Not too long ago. So the Jim Crow era ended with the mass mobilization in the 1950s and 1960s of civil rights campaigners, which forced the federal government to take, in the words of President John F. Kennedy, affirmative action to make things more fair. Has things really been fair? Sip on my big ass cup of coffee. Oh, that's good. That K is for Kinston. Kinston, North Carolina. I've studied historical records 60 years. Actually, it never ended. You know what? My daughter said the same thing last night when we was talking about it. My daughter said the same thing, Ben Bay. Oh my gosh. The same thing. Black people tripping, falling for this fear-mongering that the Democrats been doing for the Democratic Party has been fear-mongering for years. For some reason, a lot of our eyes opened up this go around. A lot of our eyes opened up this go around because we have been fooled. They have been doing this for years. Y'all hear me? To the Anyway, now we done got into affirmative action. Who was Jim Crow? I bet a lot of people don't know, because I'm gonna be honest with you again, I didn't. Guess what? I knew who Jim Crow was. What time is it? It's not funny, but it's funny. Shame on me. The character of Jim Crow first came to life in 1828 in New Orleans on a New Orleans stage. Shout out to Kid Lamar. And it was a white performer named Thomas Dartmouth Rice. He blackened his face and claimed to be mimicking the songs and dances of an enslaved man named Jim Crow. Y'all hear me? White performers and even some black performers later wore makeup and outfits accentuating the supposed difference of black people from white norms of beauty. They performed songs, skits, and sometimes excerpts of other well-known stage plays, all designed to malign black people. One of those songs was Jump Jim Crow. Ben Bay said most people are reactionary and none proactively involved. Yeah, a lot of us are. I'll admit it. B, I can't believe people let them words come out their mouth. Girl, me neither, April. I'm trying to tell you. And if you see the link up top, go ahead and hit that link and hop on the panel. But for now, I got to take a quick break. I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, all right. Yep. Okay, she back and she black. Okay, y'all, this your girl, Beast Girl, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio.
And society as a whole in the country.
What was that? Oh,
right?
Let me stop this video. Now y'all have to play for y'all. Why? Black people sat it out this go round. I just want to play for y'all why black folks sat on the couch. Why black folk voted for the couch. Can I play this for y'all? Let me turn this music off or down or whatever. Because remember the other day when I was live, I couldn't find the video. Now I know exactly where that video is and I can pull it up anytime I want to. Let me play for y'all Why a lot of people said it
The
out.
reality
Listen,
also is this.
to
Any
y'all
policy that will benefit black people will benefit all
Vice
society.
President.
Let's be clear about that. Really be clear about that. So I'm not sitting here and saying something's only going to benefit. No, whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country. Right?
No, not right.
She said any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Any policy that benefit black people will benefit all of society. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something just going to benefit black people. No. That's why your buns ain't sitting in the White House right now. That's why your buns ain't in that chair right now. Anyway, getting back to Jim Crow. We talked about how the white performers and even some black performers painted their faces and stuff like that and mimicked black people.
Wouldn't April know about Jim Crow?
Yeah. But she's not on the panel.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, she would know. Yeah. So within 10 years of Rice's first rendition, that's that white man that started this mess. Within 10 years of his redemption, the theatrical genre of ministry, because that's what they call it, minstrels, minstrelsy took hold of audiences in the United States and spread across the British world, including Australia and New Zealand. Its popularity lasted right into the 20th century, as late as the 1960s. No, honey, as late as the 2000s. White people still using blackface. We still have to get on their tails, on their AZZ. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We still have to get on them for using blackface. Why, just not too long ago, a picture resurfaced of the president of Canada, the prime minister of Canada. What's his name? Trudeau? Him in blackface. He had to apologize. So come on, they still doing it. They still doing it. Historians have never quite solved the mystery of how, by the 1890s, the mythical figure of Jim Crow became the shorthand name for the system of laws, violence, and caricature under which Black Americans labored for so long. They don't even know how the Jim Crow, the name Jim Crow and the law, how it became laws. They don't even know. They never quite solved the mystery of how the mythical figure of Jim Crow became the shorthand name for the system of laws, violence, under which Black Americans labored for so long. So Black people out there crying and whining about Jim Crow laws, and they don't even know how the Jim Crow laws came, how the name Jim Crow became associated with the law. Nobody knows. I want to cry, y'all, for my people. I want to cry for my people. They out there fighting for not to be gone, taken back to Jim Crow, right? Don't even know why the name Jim Crow is associated with the laws itself. But by naming it as such, the shorthand implied that system was required in order to keep an inferior group of people, illustrated by the desolate and comical character of Jim Crow in check. The name stuck. Don't even know where the name Jim Crow came from. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Historians have never quite solved the mystery of how, by the 1890s, the mythical figure of Jim Crow became the shorthand name for the system of laws, violence, and caricature under which Black Americans labored for so long. Mm, mm, mm. I'm flabbergasted. Let me put that paragraph in my joint, because that's deep to me. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, I don't know. Black people getting mad, thinking that Donald Trump actually is a warning of a return to Jim Crow era. And nobody knows how Jim Crow is associated with those laws. The name Jim Crow. Why did it become Jim Crow? Wow. I'm just flabbergasted. My people. What's that Bible verse? For the lack of knowledge? My people are ignorant for the lack of knowledge. Historians never quite solved the mystery of how, by the 1890s, the mythical figure of Jim Crow became the shorthand name for the system of laws, violence, and caricature under which Black Americans labored for so long. What are we fighting for? What are we mad about? What are we mad? I don't get it. I just don't get it. The name also traveled. In Australia, several indigenous men were named Jim Crow and indigenous women named Topsy after another caricatured figure in the wildly popular American novel and stage show Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin. In Central Victoria, Jim Crow Creek was renamed Larney Barnall in 2023 after a long campaign. Why separate people by race? The Jim Crow era emerged from slavery, ended because wealthy white people wanted to maintain a cheap labor force. They justified this system by claiming the aim of keeping white and Black people apart was to maintain purity. How many of y'all know that according to scripture, we're supposed to set ourselves apart from them?
Oh, man.
How many of y'all know that according to scripture, we're supposed to set ourselves apart from them? Do you know? Do you know? I ain't talking about no Christians either. I don't call myself a Christian. Jesus wasn't Christian. Yahshua HaMashiach was not Christian. So I don't call myself a Christian. What's that? Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I ain't making nothing.
I ate me some noodles. I could put you some bacon and eggs, man. 2 eggs, man. What, you got somewhere to go again?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Here.
The Most High said he will also reject you.
I can't keep up, man.
Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. That's why we have to ask the Lord to remember us, because he ain't got us no more. He forgot about us because we lack of knowledge.
I was hoping drop me that.
Lord, don't forget about me.
Oh,
whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me, Lord. Sing it, babe. Sing it, babe. Break it down for him. Sing it. Don't do it without me, Lord.
Don't do it without me.
Please.
Don't do it without me.
Don't do it without me, Lord. Whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. Don't forget about me.
I'm going down to the next Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60.
My husband said he's going to sing that at the next Super Bowl.
Bluetooth mode connected.
Super Bowl 60.
Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. I pray. Please don't do it without me. Please don't do it without me. Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, please don't do it without me. No, don't do it without me. Don't do it without me, Lord. But he said, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, and thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. All right. They justified that Jim Crow system by claiming the aim of keeping white and black people apart with apart with mainstream racial purity. That very word, miscegenation. I can't pronounce that word, y'all. But anyway, it emerged in 1864, just a year before the end of slavery in the U.S. This rhetoric also helped, also helped make segregation appealing to poorer whites, because it enabled them to feel superior to non-white people. Help me, Lord. Anyway, I'm done with this Jim Crow mess. But for y'all who think that we're going back to the Jim Crow era, you go to the Jim Crow era. How about you go by yourself? Because me, I won't be there with you. Okay? Mentally, physically, no kind of colleague.
Yeah, like turn around.
I don't know. Don't look at me, y'all. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, what's next on the list? Where my list at? We done talked about Kingston. Hold on. What we talk about already? We done talked about Kingston News, how to More than 13,000 gallons of wastewater spilled in Kinston down the hill. I didn't even know there was a storm down there. I'm up here. I didn't know. I didn't know. We talked about the police officer that fell asleep behind the wheel. Did we finish talking about that? No. Because my brother came in. He fell asleep behind the wheel and crashed. Why are you falling asleep? It says no charges have been made yet against the Kinston officer who fell asleep behind the wheel and crashed into a power pole in Dublin County. The Highway Patrol says they were called to the crash on Highway 241 around 7:30 a.m. Oh, we did finish this. Did we? Lucas Miller. His name is Lucas Miller. According to police, Miller was on his way home from a 12-hour shift when he fell asleep at the wheel, causing him to crash. Miller was taken to UNC Illinois Healthcare right here in Kinston. He got checked out, but did not have any obvious injuries. The K9 was not hurt, according to Kinston police. 5 crews closed down North Carolina 241 between Church Road and Parker Heath Road for several hours, so Tri-County EMC crews could fix the pole and restore the power. No other cars were involved in the crash. Police are still looking into what happened and have not, I repeat, have not taken any action against the officer. He must be white. Anyway, we talked about that. We talked about the 180 cases dismissed because of county deputies, 2 of them being investigated. I know whoever was in them traffic situations were happy because of that. Now, this is something that I couldn't wait to talk about, y'all. We talked about all that. Now, I couldn't wait to talk about this because my people, y'all need to start looking stuff up before y'all run y'all mouth. Y'all need to start researching stuff before y'all run y'all mouth. I'm telling you. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know what's going on. Y'all don't want to know what other people, what's going on with other people's minds without criticizing how they feel about stuff. Y'all got to criticize everybody that don't agree with you. Democratic Party. Everybody that don't agree with y'all in the Democratic Party, y'all get to calling names. Get to calling names. Ricky Smiley, we're going to talk about him too. He up here talking about people clowning him because he voted for Kamala Harris. That ain't why people clowning you, boo-boo, stank, stank. That is not why people clowning you, boo-boo, stank, stank. People clowning you because you got on your platform and condemned black people that voted for Donald Trump. That's why you got clown, boo-boo, stank, stank. Stop lying to the people. To the media. Boo-boo, stank, stank. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about this. What I said we're going to talk about? I don't forget. You said, Donald Trump, Kendrick Lamar. People said that Kendrick Lamar dissed Donald Trump. They said Kendrick Lamar was talking about Donald Trump when he said the revolution would be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. He was not talking about Donald Trump, y'all. He was not talking about. I don't think he was talking about Donald Trump. I think he was talking about himself. That's what I think. And guess what, y'all? I did not upload my video. I uploaded the wrong video for this story. But like I said, I don't think that Kendrick Lamar was talking about Donald Trump at all. I'm going to tell y'all how I know as soon as I find my video. Oh, thank God it's right here. Do y'all know Donald Trump listened to Kendrick Lamar? Did y'all know Donald Trump not like us? Huh? Did y'all know that Donald Trump listens to Not Like Us? Yet y'all talking about Donald Trump, Kendrick Lamar dissed Donald Trump. No, he did not. Stop the mess. Stop it. Stop the mess. So, y'all want to say Donald Trump? I'm willing to bet y'all that Donald Trump kids listen to Kendrick Lamar. I'm willing to bet y'all that Donald Trump kids listen to Kendrick Lamar. How much y'all want to bet? Did y'all know Donald Trump listened to look at this. Look at this. Donald Trump posted on Twitter the other day. And that's him, because that's that chick. That's him. That's him. But let me run it back a little bit. Y'all say any damn thing to make people hate this man. And that's fearmonger. That's what Democrats do. Because they don't like him, they want you to not like him. Donald Trump says he's been playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us on repeat. Says it's a true American song. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all tried to say that Kendrick Lamar dissed this man at the Super Bowl the other night because he said the revolution will be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. He wasn't talking to Donald Trump. He was talking to Drake. Drake picked the wrong guy to F with. What's wrong with y'all? Oh! What is wrong with y'all? Talking about Donald Trump gonna take us back to the Jim Crow era. Y'all crazy as hell. That's fear-mongering. And black people falling for it. I heard a grown man, I ain't even gonna say who it is, talking about this. A grown man, a black man, in fear that Donald Trump is gonna take him back to Jim Crow days. Granted, he wasn't back there in the Jim Crow days. By the time he came along, Jim Crow days, they were working on moving on something else. Working on something else.
So we don't even know if he in Jim Crow days now or not.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go back.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. What is wrong with my people? I know what it is. I know what's wrong. Lack of knowledge.
It's on the way.
Where? From where? Lack of knowledge. It says Donald Trump says he's been playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us on repeat. Says it's a true American song. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Donald Trump says, started my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I love this song. A true American song. I have listened to this song repeatedly. I heard my team sing it after I won, and I thought, wow, that's a great song. Funny that the Canadians think they are better than us. They are not. Canada is crumbling upon itself, and it's because of this song. But yet y'all said that Donald Trump left the Super Bowl early because he didn't want to be part of no ghetto ass halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. Do y'all really want to know why Donald Trump left the Super Bowl early? Huh? Why do y'all think Donald Trump left the Super Bowl early? Just guess. Just guess. Oh, Lord, I got to teach y'all every damn thing. I got to teach y'all everything. Here's why Donald Trump left the Super Bowl early. Y'all want to know? Or do y'all want to know? All right. President Donald Kingpin Trump, and that ain't no insult from me because I like Donald Trump. His attendance at the Super Bowl between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs was the first. He was the first sitting president to attend a Super Bowl. President Donald Trump attendance at Super Bowls at Sunday's Super Bowl between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs was the first for a sitting president. Much was made about his appearance and his picking the Chiefs to win. Well, we know how that went, but we also noticed that Trump left the game early. Several outlets, including the Mirror, wondered if the Chiefs' dismal performance deep into the game caused the president to leave the party well before its end. Others reports speculated he would be offended by Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
Why? He didn't say nothing about Philly.
But they think that when Kendrick said the revolution will be televised, you picked the right guy. I mean, you picked the right time, but the wrong guy. They thought he was referring to Donald Trump.
So Kendrick, not knowing that Trump was going to be there, being that no president has ever been to a Super Bowl, how did he know to say that?
Well, it doesn't matter whether he was there or not. If he was saying it, he was going to say it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But he was referring to Drake. Drake, you picked the wrong guy. And he did. Come on, y'all. Let's not pretend like we don't know what Kendrick Lamar halftime performance was about. Well, part of it, okay? So a lot of other people was wondering if he would be offended. Donald Trump would be offended by Kendrick's performance. But the real reason Donald Trump left, he was always supposed to leave before the game was over. The Daily Press schedule released Sunday morning stated that Trump would leave the Superdome in New Orleans shortly after 8 p.m., just before halftime, with an estimated arrival back at the White House around midnight. So they wanted their president home by midnight. They didn't want him out there in all that traffic. People leaving the Super Bowl all at once. Your president don't deserve to be stuck in no traffic. They didn't want him to be stuck in traffic. Come on, y'all. Common sense.
That won't gonna happen. That won't gonna happen because they'll stick all other people in traffic to get the president through.
I mean, but it could happen. The president wound up leaving a few minutes earlier than planned, but not by much. Pool reporter SV Dayate, whatever that means, whoever that is, from the Huffington Post, stated that Trump's motorcade departed the Superdome just before 8 p.m. And it makes sense. You don't want your president stuck out there in traffic trying to get home from a Super Bowl, trying to get back to D.C. That's why the man left early. It didn't have nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. Like the video said, Donald Trump says he listens to Kendrick Lamar every day, not like us on repeat. He feel like it's a great American song. He said it, not me. He said it.
You know how Trump feels about America.
That's right. He said it's a great American song. But y'all trying to say that Kendrick Lamar took a swipe at Donald Trump. No, sirree, Bob. No, sirree, Bob. No, sirree, Bob. That's not true. It would be a logistical nightmare to leave a major sporting event for most people. It's even worse when you toss the president into the mix. It's already bad for regular people to leave, trying to leave an event such as the Super Bowl, driving, traffic. So imagine your president stuck in traffic. Anything can happen. Donald Trump posted on Twitter, starting my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. This was 5 hours ago. So this was after the Super Bowl.
And besides, don't be happy that he left early. Because if he would have left with all of them, they would have been sitting there.
They would have been sitting there longer than that.
Exactly. You know, so it's good he left early.
So yeah,
his
I think
ain't no 2-car motorcade.
Yeah, I think the fans should be good, should be happy that Donald Trump left early. Otherwise, the traffic would have been worse than what it was when y'all did.
Exactly.
Started my day by listening.
Dang. I thought we gonna smoke this morning. Oh. Let the rest of the day take care of itself.
Leaving a few minutes earlier than planned, but not by much. Pool reporter SV Dayate, whatever that means, whoever that is, from the Huffington Post, stated that Trump's motorcade departed the Superdome just before 8 p.m. And it makes sense. You don't want your president stuck out there in traffic trying to get home from a Super Bowl, trying to get back to D.C. That's why the man left early. It didn't have nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. Like the video said, Donald Trump says he listens to Kendrick Lamar every day, not like us on repeat. He feels like it's a great American song. He said it, not me. He said it.
You know how Trump feels about America.
That's right. He said it's a great American song. But y'all trying to say that Kendrick Lamar took a swipe at Donald Trump. No, sirree, Bob. No, sirree, Bob. No, sirree, Bob. That's not true. It would be a logistical nightmare to leave a major sporting event for most people. It's even worse when you toss the president into the mix. It's already bad for regular people to leave, trying to leave an event such as the Super Bowl, driving, traffic. So imagine your president stuck in traffic. Anything can happen. Donald Trump posted on Twitter, starting my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. This was 5 hours ago. So this was after the Super Bowl.
Because if he would have left all of them, they would have been sitting there.
They would have been sitting there longer than that.
Exactly. So it's good he left early.
So yeah,
his
I think
ain't no 2-car motorcade.
Yeah, I think the fans should be good, should be happy that Donald Trump left early. Otherwise, the traffic would have been worse than what it was when y'all did.
Exactly.
So he said, started my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I love this song, a true American song. I have listened to this song repeatedly. I heard my team sing it after I won, and I thought, wow, that's a great song. And I was wondering why he didn't use it during his campaign. I was hoping he would kind of use Not Like Us, but hey, maybe Kendrick didn't let him. So, and then he says, they are not. Canada is crumbling upon itself, and it's because of this song. That's what Donald Trump said about Not Like Us. He said, starting my day, listening to Not Like Us. This is a Twitter post. Donald Trump. Y'all try to say Kendrick Lamar dissed Donald Trump. No, he didn't. Started my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I love this song. A true American song. I have listened to this song repeatedly. I heard my team singing after I won, and I thought, wow, That's a great song. Funny that the Canadians think that they are. They are not. Canada is crumbling upon itself, and it's because of this song. So Donald Trump know about that Kendrick Lamar beat, and I'm telling y'all, I bet you Barron, Ivana, I mean not Ivana, what's his daughter's name?
Nope.
Iwana, whatever her name is, Donald Trump Jr. and Donald Trump Jr. I bet you they all listen to Kendrick Lamar. I bet you they listen.
Donald Trump Jr. and Donald Trump Jr.
There was mostly white people sitting in the Super Bowl audience.
Donald Trump Jr. and Donald Trump
video.
I couldn't think of the other name.
On YouTube of this white audience singing Kendrick Lamar's lyrics in his songs. Some of the lyrics I don't even know. So y'all not gonna tell me that Kendrick Lamar was dissing Donald Trump. He was dissing Drake when he said the revolutionary will be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. He was talking about Drake. Donald Trump. Because apparently Donald Trump was the right guy. You see all them. You see the map, the voting map with all the. Most of America voted. Most of America said what they had to say, and they put Donald Trump in the White House.
Who? Barron?
I could tell you why black people didn't vote.
According to that book in the 1800s.
The majority of black people didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Why? Did you say why?
Political.
Okay.
You know what? I remember Donald Trump had said, your whole life from this point on is to become president.
You know what? You know he looked like, to me, he looked like the Canadian Prime Minister Jason Trudeau.
Let's really be clear about that.
Yes, he do.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people.
In Jason Trudeau's favor.
Whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole in the country.
Trudeau, and I think he was related because they look alike. His last name Trudeau.
She said, let me tell you again for the people in the back. Listen.
The reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people. No, because whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole in the country.
That's why your hind parts ain't sitting in the Oval Office right now. That's why your hind parts are not sitting in the Oval Office right now. Her hind parts.
Donald Trump said Canada is falling apart, and it's because I'm not like us. Donald Trump said that.
You gotta take a break. She'll be right back.
It's because of the song.
She'll be right back. She'll be right back.
Everybody is in it. Donald Trump know about that thing. He might have had
all right, y'all. Let me take a quick break again.
I'm telling you that it was because they kept saying that such and such is going to be the show. Right. They had a country singer added to the show. They had so many people added to the Lamar show. I don't know how cool it was. That's why I don't know. Times are changing, and Donald Trump hand over office. Donald Trump changed that about presidents. He made presidents human. Man, did y'all hear what's going on with Obama? Did y'all hear what Eli Buzz's daddy is talking about? He is talking about Obama. He's talking about Michelle being a man. He's talking about when Joan Rivers announced it, and then a few weeks later she was dead. Joan Rivers was the first one to say Michelle Obama. She was the first one to say publicly that Michelle Obama was a man. She was the first one to say it on camera. He said he said that they killed her for bringing that out. It's hard to tell, Kevin. I just feel the same way. I used to feel the same way, but now I just open mind. I don't close my mind anymore. I just keep my mind open. You never know. Never know. I believe that she's a woman, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was a man. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Still stuck on the Super Bowl. I'm still stuck on the Super Bowl because y'all wouldn't say. Y'all want to listen to Skip Bayless. Y'all want to listen to Skip Bayless. And say, because Skip Bayless said the Super Bowl, the NFL thought of that. Wait. Brought up that story about his black nanny because he feel like because he had or allegedly had a black nanny, he can get into black people. Wait, not yet. So Skip Bayless is saying that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter for choosing Kendrick Lamar over him. Check off my list because that doesn't piss me off. Skip Bayless said the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter. Where did he get that from? Huh? Who told him that? Why is Skip Bayless always grinning in black man's face? Shannon Sharp, now Lil Wayne. Shannon Sharp then cut him off. Now he in Lil Wayne face. Why is he always in a black man's face? And where did he get the information that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter that they regret inviting Kendrick Lamar to perform? Where did he get that from? I looked to see who else was saying it. He's the only one saying it. He's the only one saying this. No one else. I Googled it. Look. Where is he getting this from? Skip Bayless lying sack of sh. He's a lying sack of sh. Where did he get it from? Where's your proof that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter? Apologize to him for choosing Kendrick Lamar over him. Huh? He is Skip Bayless is the only one saying this and nobody's talking about it. Who told him that? Lil Wayne? Told him that. And why is he grinning in Lil Wayne's face all of a sudden? I know they got a podcast together, but why Lil Wayne? Why Skip Bayless? Do he have some white people that he can do podcasts with? Some white buddies? Or he feel like he can have a black buddy because he had a black nanny? Feel like he can be in black people business because he had a black nanny, allegedly? Make it make sense to me. Skip Bayless is the only one running around here saying that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter for choosing Kendrick Lamar over him. Who else is saying that? Nobody but Skip Bayless. Where did he get it from? Somebody let me know, because I need to know. Nobody listens to me though. I can't get no answers. Anyway, this story leads me to the NFL's first head of music on halftime show planning and why they don't pay performers. Because somebody swore me down that they paid people for the halftime show. Swore me up and down. Up and down. These people do not get paid for the halftime show, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. In case y'all didn't know. They don't get paid. I had another video somewhere. Let me see where it is. Guess what? I didn't finish it. I didn't finish the other video. But the NFL praised Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. Some of y'all thought it was trash because y'all not woke. Y'all dumb. Y'all dumbed down. Y'all dumbed it down. Dumbed it down. Some of y'all just dumbed it down because you voted for Donald. You voted for Kamala Harris. Most people voted for Donald Trump. You feeling some kind of way on the inside. Instead of conceding and falling in line to make your country great again, you fussing, you complaining, you saying you going in on Donald Trump every minute you can. You're doing everything you can to make others hate Donald Trump. Everything in your power to make other people hate Donald Trump.
He making America great
And
again.
now, instead of complying, if that's the word, complying, is that the word I'm trying to say? I don't know. Instead of getting in, jumping in, okay, so your candidate lost. Now what? You gonna be bitter forever?
Now you just get in where you fit in.
They're gonna be bitter forever because their candidate lost. Instead of doing what they can to strengthen the country. Somebody make it make sense.
But she grew up with a single parent, baby.
Who?
Her and her sister.
Who?
Her mama raised her and her sister.
You talking about Kamala?
Yeah. So they should vote for. You gonna just let one little statement hold you back, hold her back?
What? Oh my word!
She was a topic history. I think you need to do a recount.
A recount of what? You believe Kamala won? Wow. Talking about Kamala. Yeah. So I'm talking about the NFL sending an apology letter to Lil Wayne for choosing Kendrick Lamar over him, according to Skip Bayless. Yeah. And guess what's coming up? Skip Bayless. No one else is saying that but him. And nobody's talking about this. Not even Lil Wayne himself. Did y'all see Lil Wayne on the halftime show at Saturday Night Live? I'm not a Lil Wayne fan. I like conscious rap. I like rap that means something. When people rap about something, that's what I like. And I don't get that from Lil Wayne. I don't get that from him. I like rap that means something, that has substance. It has a title, it has an introduction, it has a base, and it has an ending. That's what I like. We don't always have to listen to party songs all the damn time. Listen to something with some knowledge, right? Learn something. Oh, child. But people are saying that Kendrick Lamar halftime show sucked, and Skip Bayless is saying that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter for what? When they said that he did a great, when they said that Kendrick Lamar did a great job. So why would they send Lil Wayne an apology letter when they said Kendrick Lamar did a great job? Somebody tell me. I'll wait.
I don't know what to tell you about this.
Huh?
I don't know what to tell you about it. Okay, did Lil Wayne go off on the NFL?
I mean,
They didn't invite him.
he didn't really go off, but he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy about it.
They got apologized for when he go off.
Show me that you care.
Say Drake.
Say Drake.
I know you like him young.
Well, I'm just telling y'all like this. There's a lot of lying going around on the internet in reference to Kendrick Lamar's performance. People are saying he had the audience was fake.
Huh?
It said the audience was fake. It was a sound track.
You had a Super Bowl. What you need a soundtrack for? You had a Super Bowl.
Well, I'm just telling you what they saying now.
But then again, you know, you had Kansas City Chiefs playing, they were mad. They won't cheer for this. So, let's see it though now. Nah, you got a Super Bowl.
I wish there was someone that could answer my question. He need to sit down somewhere and stay out of black. Right? So, according, sit down, be humble. So, according to this article from Irish Star, I don't know if this is a satire website or if this is NFL sent an apology letter to 170 million music star after Kendrick Lamar halftime show decision. Fresh off winning 5 Grammys last week, Kendrick Lamar put on a stunning halftime show at Super Bowl 59 in the hometown of fellow rap icon Lil Wayne. The NFL are said to have sent an apology letter to rap legend Lil Wayne, who was passed over to perform the Super Bowl 59 halftime show because he drank too much lean. No, the article didn't say that. I said it. That's according to former ESPN and Fox Sports personality Skip Bayless.
Wait. Oh.
Skip Bayless.
Never mind, it is football. I was gonna say, what the heck? What is he getting that for?
He just needed, but it ain't.
But it is football.
He announced his decision on X not to watch Sunday's mid-game performance, which was headlined by 22-time Grammy Award winner Kendrick Lamar. And guess who else decided not to watch it or decided that this said it was boring? Kevin Durant. An instance Skip stayed out of black folk business Bayless, 73. He's 73 years old in black folk business. He spoke of his boycott on social media, writing, "I am not watching this halftime show out of respect for my brother Lil Wayne, who obviously should be playing in his hometown of New Orleans. This is just so wrong." The broadcaster's anger stems from Wayne being a native of New Orleans, which is where the NFL's showpiece event was held, as Bayless admitted his confusion in prior X posts as to why the 40-year-old wasn't picked to headline the halftime show. Skip, style of black folk business Bayless, did you see Lil Wayne's pop-out concert on Amazon?
I'm trying to TV.
Did you? I'm gonna wait for you to answer me. Huh? He said Wayne is New Orleans. This Super Bowl obviously will be played in New Orleans, so why wasn't Wayne chosen?
Because Wayne is leaving.
Where was the Super Bowl played at with in LA? Never mind. Yeah. But Mary J. Blige ain't from LA. So anyway. The Oklahoma native claimed that the NFL sent the rapper a letter of apology for opting to go with Lamar instead of him. Wayne, who has an estimated net worth of $170 million, took to Instagram stories last week to tell his fans that he won't be attending the Super Bowl. Y'all know I'm not going to be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill, Wayne said. Shout out to New Orleans. But I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you. Thursday the 6th. So yeah, y'all heard Lil Wayne, he refused to go to the Super Bowl in support of Kendrick Lamar as if it was Kendrick Lamar's fault. Like, what the world is going on in the rap world these days, honey? I just can't get it. I just don't get it.
They could have chose a white artist.
I just don't get it. True. Well, NFL's first head of music on halftime show planning and why they don't pay performers, Seth Dudowski, the league's new point person for all musical activities or activations, discusses the challenges of producing the Super Bowl halftime and more. And he talked about how they enjoyed working with Kendrick Lamar. They think he did an excellent job. So do I. Kendrick Lamar, man, y'all, I watched that Super Bowl 1,000 times. And I mean, the halftime show, and I have to get my dose in soon because I haven't seen it today.
You trying to tell me the people that told him say he did an excellent job?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. They say
And did it for free.
He did an excellent job, and they enjoyed working with him. But people just want to say what they want to say. Let me see what happens when I say did the NFL. Wait, I don't have to type it in. Duh. Did the NFL send Kendrick Lamar? No. Start over. This says, did the NFL send? Did the NFL send Lil Wayne an apology letter? He's the only one saying this. The Daily Mail. Let me see what the Daily Mail says. The Daily Mail says NFL regrets Super Bowl halftime choice after Kendrick Lamar passed and mistake was made. This is a lie. This is a lie. They are praising the NFL regrets picking Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne for this year's Super Bowl halftime show. A league employee has reported. Kendrick's performance at Caesars Superdome sparked controversy, with some fans branded it as the worst Super Bowl halftime show ever during the Philadelphia Eagles' 40-22 win over Kansas City Chiefs. To add to the controversy, the Not Like Us rapper was chosen for the gig ahead of New Orleans native Lil Wayne, who reportedly received a letter of apology from NFL when the choice was announced last year. Sports commentator Skip Bayless, he's the only one that's saying this, said the league immediately got in touch with Lil Wayne to apologize over the snub while revealing that his good friend was devastated to have been overlooked in his hometown. Nobody's name is coming up except for Skip Bayless. Why is that?
So he sent Lil Wayne an apology letter on behalf of the
Why is that? What about, let me see something. What is his name? Somebody is lying, and I want the truth. I want the truth. I want the truth. Let me see. Because I saw several videos where this head of music, he was given praise, nothing but praise. He said they catered to whatever Kendrick Lamar needed. They did it for him. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's see what he got to say. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Hold on, y'all. I got it for you. I got it for you. I got it for you right here. Then I'm going to shut this down. Hold on. I got it for you. Oh. Fair use.
Man, I'm so happy for him overall, man. That's a bad man.
And when you look at an artist like Kendrick, in terms of the talent to be able to action, and it's a production and a musical performance that isn't just about understanding music and art, then how do you display it for broadcast and in media in a way that makes sense on a global scale?
We were on the field and behind the scenes with the creators to find out the real story of Kendrick Lamar's epic halftime show at Super Bowl 59.
That's how we came.
We take you there in Billboard All Access.
Well, hell yeah, man. Come on, man. I'm humble. Just I hope that's what he opens up with.
The passion I have now is still the passion I had then. And I think that carried on to the Super Bowls.
For this year with Kendrick Lamar, we announced him the first weekend of the season. We already have
Kill it. Oh, can I cuss? I don't know. He's gonna kill it.
Kendrick is a beast. He's a master. I know he's gonna do great.
Of course, I love Kendrick. Love LA.
I'm excited. I hope he scissor.
Kendrick putting on for the city, and this is awesome. He's badass. He got love. Also, he got love.
one of the biggest limiting factors that doesn't change year over year is just the amount of time that we have.
So this guy right here is the new music of director in the NFL. He's the one that put all the shows and everything together. Did y'all hear him? What did he say about Kendrick? Yes. What he say about Kendrick? This music, the music director of the NFL. He said Kendrick sucked.
Yeah.
He said Kendrick won't shit. He was trash.
That's the one that wrote the letter to Lil Wayne.
That's the one that wrote the letter to Lil Wayne. Let's finish listening to this while I get my strike. Okay.
Set up the show. This concept that the PG came to us with is frankly one of the biggest, most expansive shows that we had in terms of just amount of field that it covers. And so ultimately we really did have to sit down and work through over the months and weeks leading up to the game to say, how do we build this in the 7.5 minutes that we have and ultimately strike it in the 6 minutes after the show?
And it was a spectacle.
We knew from the very beginning that Kendrick and Dave Free were looking at this as a narrative and a story, or at least a real idea from start to finish about the video gamified version of Kendrick's journey through the American dream. And so this true iconic figures and an artist in his own right, like Samuel L. Jackson. And of course, we were nothing but excited and energized once we knew it was him.
And he was joined by superstar SZA.
It really did feel like a natural fit, and that's something that they brought to us mid-season. I want to say about November as a real idea. And with her, it really did just fit seamlessly into the overall creative that they were putting together. There are so many layers to the involvement of Serena, but first and foremost, her just being from Compton, being somebody in Kendrick's world. Obviously, she's had her own experience on a global stage like that, and frankly, with dance moves like that as well. But at the end of the day, that comes from Kendrick and the PG Lang team, and another iconic figure in their own right to add to the show that I know only helped drive the conversation even further.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard him. That was the new music director of the NFL. He talked about how pleasant and how happy they were to have worked with Kendrick Lamar and to be able to accommodate them with what they needed. People was talking about Serena Williams and how she was up there crip walking, and how one of her sisters was unalived by the Crips back in the day. Y'all cannot tell this lady how to feel about how her sister was killed. Y'all can't do that. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Let me see. What else I got to talk about up here? I done talked about Skip Bayless. I done talked about the head of music in Super Bowl. I talked about Donald Trump and Kendrick Lamar. Donald Trump did not leave the Super Bowl because of Donald Trump, like because of Kendrick Lamar. He didn't leave the Super Bowl early because of Kendrick Lamar. He left because he didn't want to get stuck in traffic. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Skip Bayless, stop lying on the NFL. The NFL didn't send Lil Wayne no damn apology letter. And I Googled it. You the only one talking about it. You the only one saying this. No one else is saying this. Where did you get it from? Where did you get it from? I'm B Sparrow, y'all. BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Y'all holler at me sometimes. Okay? That's being stubborn. Martin and all of them, D.L. Hughley, and they being stubborn, and because they are celebrities,
They are
think they know
paid.
what's best. They think they know what's best. But let me get back to Fat Joe, right? Who said that black people and Latinos started rap, right? Have y'all ever heard of the Jubilaires? Have y'all ever heard of the Jubilaires?
No. Actually, Blondie was rapping.
I'm gonna try to get this video to play. They might give me a strike, but I don't give a damn because it's
Okay.
our history.
But we
These
can
men
use
was
it
rapping back.
for video reactions,
These
B.
men was rapping in 1940. Look, listen.
But it's over and over. Oh, oh no, I'm going to ride on the women's side, but it's over and over. Oh, oh no, oh no.
Let me find the one where they were rapping.
Brother Noah, my God's talking. Said he would ride.
I know we're not supposed to play. Here's the one where they were rapping, y'all. 1940 rap. Listen, Fat Joe. 1940. Oh.
But it's over and over. Oh, oh no. Oh no, I'm going to ride on the women's side, but it's over and over. Oh, oh no. Oh no, I'm going to ride on the women's Brother Noah, my God,
singing right here.
Said he would ride on the wind and tide. Hey, children, stop still and listen to me. God walked down to the brightest
He
sea.
rapping.
He declared that the Eve was the son from man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah. Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 50 high and 50 wide so it will stand.
Y'all.
Teach him, B.
Did y'all hear
Teach
that
him.
man rapping?
Mm-hmm. Teach him.
Did y'all hear that man rapping? Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Did y'all hear that man rapping?
Teach him. Teach him. Educate him.
Jubilaires. The Jubilaires
You know, Steve
were an American gospel group active between 1935 and 1950. They were known as the Royal Harmony Singers in 1936. The band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early vessel of rap. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Fat Joe. Let me say it again. The Jubilaires were an American gospel group active in between 1935 and 1950. They were known as the Royal Harmony Singers in 1936. The band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early version of rapping. The band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early version of rapping. Did you hear me?
I hear.
There's people from my generations that's being stubborn, and people like Roland Martin and all of them, D.L. Hughley, and they being stubborn, and because they are celebrities,
They
they
are
think they know
paid.
what's best. They think they know what's best. But let me get back to Fat Joe, right? Who said that black people and Latinos started rap, right? Have y'all ever heard of the Jubilaires? There's people from my generations that's being stubborn, and people like Roland Martin and all of them, D.L. Hughley, and they being stubborn, and because they are celebrities,
They
they
are
think they know
paid.
what's best. They think they know what's best. But let me get back to Fat Joe, right? Who said that black people and Latinos started rap, right? Have y'all ever heard of the Jubilaires? Have y'all ever heard of the Jubilaires?
No. Actually, Blondie was rapping.
I'm gonna try to get this video to play. They might give me a strike, but I don't give a damn because it's
Okay.
our history.
But we
These
can
men
use
was
it
rapping back in
for
wait.
video reactions,
These
B.
men was rapping in 1940. Look, listen.
But it's over and over. Oh, oh no, I'm gonna ride on the women's side, but it's over and over. Oh, oh no, oh no.
Let me find the one where they were rapping.
Brother Noah, my God's talking, said he would
I know
ride.
we're not supposed to play. Here's the one where they were rapping, y'all. 1940 rap. Listen, Fat Joe. 1940. Oh.
But it's over and over. Oh, oh no, oh no, I'm gonna ride on the women's side, but it's over and over. Oh, oh Oh no, Brother Noah, my God
singing right here.
said he would ride on a wind and tide. Hey, children, stop, still, and listen to me. God walked down to the brightest sea. He declared that the Eve was the son from man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah. Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 50 high and 50 wide so it will stand.
Y'all.
Teach him, B.
Did y'all hear
Teach
that
him.
man rapping?
Teach him.
Did y'all hear that man rapping? Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Did y'all hear that man rapping?
Teach him. Teach him. Educate him.
The
You know, Steve.
were an American gospel group active between 1935 and 1950. They were known as the Royal Harmony Singers in 1936. The band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early vessel of rap. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Fat Joe. Let me say it again. The Jubilaires were an American gospel group active in between 1935 and 1950. They were known as the Royal Harmony Singers in 1936. The band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early version of rapping. Band was known for song verses delivered in a rhythmic, rhyming style that has been described as an early version of rapping. Did you hear me?
I hear.